Hello, good morning. This is Shindo. I'm going to do a quick video about North Korea again. I am going to be reading from an article that I will be posting in the description box. Remote viewing, Major Ed Dame North Korea predictions before the quote kill shot. Boy, how spooky is this starting to get. For those of you, oh, by the way, this is posted on April 7th, 2013 by Above Top Secret. But I've been aware of this connection with remote viewing and with North Korea for a while. I would suggest that you do your own research on this, starting with this article. Starting again. Remote viewing, Major Ed Dame's North Korean predictions before the kill shot. Boy, how spooky is this starting to get. For those of you who haven't come across this guy before, Major Ed Dames is a retired U.S. Army soldier who works as a remote viewer in Project Stargate. He was trained by Lingo Swan in the Coordinate Remote Reviewing Protocols in 1989. After leaving the project, he founded SciTech, a private company offering remote viewing services. He retired from the Army in 1991. Just for your information, if you don't know what remote viewing is, it's the ability to sort of astral project yourself and to look into other parts of the world. That's what these people were trained to do by the Army. And in this case, they are even able to go into future events. This guy is predicting an end-of-the-world scenario for quite some time now, a moment in time he calls the kill shot. During the top-secret remote viewing, CIA and U.S. Army research program trained viewers that were normally tasked with foreseeing the outcome of war-related events began picking up on future occurrences that appeared to mark a dramatic shift in global life. At first, these viewers, along with Major Ed Dames, the program's senior operations and training officer, had feared their subconscious was foreseeing a nuclear war. It turns out, after years of remote viewing sessions, the event, in fact, series of solar flares that are so devastating to the Earth it may cause the death of billions and change life on Earth as we know it. Normally, one may not take such a warning seriously, but what sets this prediction apart from the others is that remote viewers have a track record of being amazingly accurate regarding globally recognized disasters and events. In fact, there are many predictions that were announced on national radio and TV programs that have already accurately come to pass with unprecedented accuracy, including the tragic disaster in Japan, a mysterious crop fungus, the predicted Indonesian 9.0 earthquake, and more. So, not only did he correctly predict a disaster in Japan and crop fungus originating in South Africa, but in 2006 he claimed one of the last major events that would take place before the kill shot would be another nuclear test by North Korea. That was December 2012. Before eventually launching a nuclear attack in anger from the rest of the International Committee. Now today, the news has been that North Korea has launched a missile from a submarine. They are really close to, and a lot closer than I guarantee you the State Department is telling people, to actually getting these missiles to be nuclear-tipped missiles. Say what? Is that what's about to happen now? I'd also give you a post to a link which feels highly relevant for this thread, which is an article giving a brief history to the remote reviewing, which includes supported RV documented imagery. Based on the accuracy of his and many other remote viewers previously predicted couples with the whole North Korea saga dominating the MSM at the moment, should we be getting worried? Well, I have been interested in this remote viewing for several years. Well, 3 or 4 years at least. I've been aware of this. And I have been paying attention to what goes on in North Korea since before the Kim Jong-un, who is the current young president of North Korea, the dictator. It is very difficult to find this information online anymore. There was a time when you could see these videos. This video right here that is in this a link to this video in this article says this video does not exist. Now, these things are going on. A lot of the psyops, you might say, to try to discredit this whole idea. A few years ago, George Clooney was in a movie called The Men Who Stare at Goats. That is what's supposed to be these people right here, these remote viewers. And of course they make it look ridiculous, which is what they're trying to do. They're trying to make you think that the idea that someone can predict the future is ridiculous. Well, it's not ridiculous, considering that these people have accurately predicted that, first of all, that North Korea would have a nuclear capacity. When they predicted that back in the 90s, they didn't have a nuclear capacity, but now they do. Now, the nonsense is that they can't possibly make a nuclear weapon small enough to fit on the tip of a missile. Of course they can. They may not be able to do it today. I don't know. But they're going to be able to do it. And when they're able to do it, and with the way that this country has been pushing them in a corner, not to mention the way they're going to be pushed in a corner with a president and dictator Trump, they are going to do exactly what these remote viewers are predicting they are going to do, which is to fire a nuclear weapon at South Korea, not the United States, at South Korea. And when they do so, that will be a major event. Nuclear exchange, even if it's all the way over there in Korea, South Korea is one of the United States' big allies. South Korea might as well be called a colony of the United States of America. I was married to a South Korean for 10 years. I know all about South Korea. They are as Americanized as anyone else on this planet. And they love this country. And North Korea would love to fire a nuclear missile at them. And they will. And this will be the beginning of the end. You know, I get really tired of telling people this and people acting as though somehow I'm joking. I'm not joking. I'm not making this up. Folks, wipe the sleep out of your eyes. Wake up. Start paying attention. This is not a joke. This is real. I strongly suggest, if you want to know what to do, go back through my videos. Open up your hearts and your minds and try to get a real spirituality, not this nonsense called Christianity today. Not spirituality. That's a cult group. That's a social organization. Wake up. Realize that we are in the end of this age. And I don't care. I am so tired of trying to bite my tongue with this. We are at the end of this age. And if you don't wake up to it now, you never will. This is Shindo. Have a good day.